Louisville could just not get it done tonight, but we don't want to write them off because the future of that program is still bright. Tell me why.
It is. I thought Olivia Cochran played really big tonight, and I thought she played well against Aaliyah Boston, who was the Naismith Player of the Year, both offensively and defensively. Haley Van Lith struggled with the length of this South Carolina defense, but she returns and will have the opportunity to continue to compete. I thought Camila Cardoso gave them some good spot moments. Listen, or Camila Cardoso was on the other side. Olivia Cochran and Elizabeth Dixon came in and gave us some good spot moments. Emily Inksler will graduate, but she had a tremendous line, Briscoe. 14 points, 9 rebounds, 1 block, and 4 steals. So Jeff Wall's group will certainly reload. But this South Carolina Gamecocks defense came to play, baby.
They were amazing, but also when you look at the stats here, this was also the Gamecocks' second best shooting night from 3. When you take the game as a whole, what impressed you the most with South Carolina?
Well, the defense, and of course you start with Aaliyah Boston, who continues to be absolutely dominant, well into double-double territory with the numbers that she put up tonight. She was amazing, 23 points and 18 rebounds. But when you can get all 4 of your guards involved, Saxton, Henderson, Beal, and Cook all involved in double figures in terms of scoring, that is when this Gamecocks offense is starting to look very good and scary. And they continue to apply that defensive pressure. They forced 15 turnovers and had 16 points off of those turnovers, which was more points than Louisville was able to force off turnovers. So in a way, they beat the Cards at their own game. This team has turned over the offensive switch, I should say, at just the right time. I was very impressed with the Gamecocks tonight.
And then you got UConn the last couple of days just living in the drama. That game against Stanford, obviously down to the wire. What was the difference?
Oh, man. You can't even say Paige Bueckers or a single name in this ballgame. I think over the span of the ballgame, players that will be a little bit underappreciated potentially are Aaliyah Edwards and Olivia Nelson-Ododa, who, in tandem, forced Cameron Brink into some foul trouble, and both were tremendous on the glass. Edwards had 9 points and 8 rebounds. Olivia Nelson-Ododa has 8 points and 10 rebounds. That was important. But it was truly the Connecticut Huskies defense. They held Stanford to 17% from 3. Stanford came into this ballgame, Briscoe, shooting 36% from 3. And so their connectivity on the defensive end was just thoroughly impressive. And the right players stepped up and hit shots in the moments in which they were needed. It was a complete team effort from the Connecticut Huskies.
We came into the next with 4 teams. We're down to 2. We got 1 game to play. What should we expect Sunday night?
Oh, man. It's a revenge match. South Carolina took care of business earlier this season versus UConn. But the way that both of these teams are playing, we talk so much in postseason action about peaking at the right time. And I think both teams are doing it in different ways. The Huskies' defense has come to play ball. The Gamecocks' offense has come to play ball. Both teams, respectively, were already doing their thing on the other side of the basketball. So I think we're in for a strategic battle. Aaliyah Boston is going to be huge, but Aaliyah Edwards, to me, is starting to turn a corner and is not going to shy away from the physicality. The guards for the Gamecocks are going to have to continue to work. I think Victaria Saxton and Bree Beal could be X factors in terms of the way they can defend some of the other players that UConn is going to need to score outside of Bueckers and Fudge. So we're in for a really, really good one. I cannot wait.
The national championship game. It is Sunday night from Minneapolis, 8 Eastern. You can see it right here on ESPN.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.